Hey everybody, this is Ryan from LostReviews.com and this is Blu Monday. We've got a lot of stuff this week on Blu Monday. We're getting closer to kind of the holiday season, so the studios are pumping out tons of Blu-rays and DVDs, so let's get started. First up, we have Secret Sunshine, the Criterion edition from Lee Chang-dong. This film is about a woman who just lost her husband, goes to a new town, a town in which her husband is from, brings her child there, and if the loss of her husband isn't enough to deal with, she then has her son kidnapped and murdered. So she has to deal with all this pain and suffering. But that's not really what the film is about. You'd think that it would just be like this mystery of who did it, who done it, but it's about her struggles to deal with this death and how she draws to religion and becomes a religious person because of her son's death, but then realizes that's an empty kind of being and turns on that as well. It's an emotional journey and it's a fantastic watch. It's long and a bit drawn out, but in the end it comes together and it's very fulfilling. It's a Criterion Blu-ray, so it's packed with tons of special features. We have a new interview with Lee on the set of Secret Sunshine, theatrical trailer, and a new improved English subtitle translation. I suggest you buy this. It was a shocking title for me. Halfway through I kind of wanted to shut it off, and that is no way a blast on the film. It's just the journey you go with it, literally straightforward with the lead actress, who is fantastic, is definitely worth seeing and a definite buy it for me. Next up, we have another film from Lee Chang-dong, Poetry. This film is about a woman that has Alzheimer's that is struggling to remember and takes a poetry class, and then a little girl kills herself and totally changes her life. Not as many special features on this. Maybe one day we'll have a Criterion release, but we do have a making of documentary, interviews with the actor, trailers, still gallery, and it's presented in DTS 5.1. It looks beautiful, it sounds beautiful. The film is definitely worth seeing. They brag that it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I would suggest you rent it because the special features are a little lacking, but I would suggest you do see Poetry. So next up I have Troll Hunter, and this film about a man that comes into town and people think he's out there to hunt this bear, but these college kids are making a film about this bear that has come into the town, and what they turn out is this guy is a freaking troll hunter. And the title kind of throws you for a loop and you're like, no, this is going to be cheesy B-movie, but it is handheld camera like the Blair Witch, so if you're not into that I would suggest you skip it, but this film is amazing. I loved every minute of Troll Hunter. It's so suspenseful and just takes the genre of the handheld movies and flips it on its head. It reminds me of a bunch of films that we love for kind of like that handheld still camera motion, kind of chasing people around, fake documentary thing. I was a little disappointed in the end, but all these films always end very open-ended, just found the footage and this is all we had. But the trolls look amazing, and it kind of makes me giggle just to say the trolls look amazing. But I would definitely suggest you see Troll Hunter. It has really good special features, how they did the special effects, interviews in English, so that's a bonus. I suggest you buy Troll Hunter. This movie is awesome. So next up we have some TV shows. We have Off the Map, which is like Lost mixed with Grey's Anatomy. They go to a different country, these med students, and try to help these people in the middle of the jungle. Mischief happens, and it does have a few special features on the set of Off the Map, the jungle medicine with the cast and creator, some deleted scenes and outtakes, but not that much. I mean, it's a TV show, so you really don't expect that much in the way of special features unless it is a mystery thing like Lost. Then you expect so many special features to explain the thing. But it's an enjoyable show. I would suggest you just rent it unless you absolutely love the show from when the season started. Then it's packed enough to have a buy it for if you love the show, but for me, it's just kind of rent it. Okay, so next up I have Phineas Ferb, the movie, the 2D Across the Second Dimension. I don't know if that is a take on the 3D kind of spin that is going on right now, but this is what all the kids are into, and if you're a parent, it's not that bad of a watch. It has special features on the DVD, along with a digital copy and 8 tracks of the movie, including an exclusive song, I Walk Away, so you can blast this in your minivan and listen to your kids sing along. The movie is decent. I'm not going to suggest anybody go out there and buy it, but if you have to rent this from Netflix or Blockbuster or however you see your rental sources, it's not too bad to sit through and let it babysit your kids for a while. So next up from Disney, we also have Brothers and Sisters. This is the final season of this emotional drama. It has a few special features, but not really what I would expect from a DVD collection of the final season. This is the 5th season. It has bloopers and outtakes, which is what you would expect. Nothing really special there. Writing for the Walkers, the Walker family, how people discussed and decided how the story would go, and audio commentaries. There's just a few on here. If you love the show, you have to own the final season on DVD, but for me, it's a skip it, because I really do not enjoy Brothers and Sisters. And last up, we have Bambi II, the Blu-ray. Okay, now, I saw the sequel to Fox and the Hound, and I was surprised by that. Bambi 2 is kind of in that vein. You see Bambi and all his friends return, and he goes and lives with his dad, and his dad has to teach him how to be a man, and it goes through all that. Once again, this Blu-ray from Disney is just packed with bonus features. There's so many that you could spend an entire day going through this, and they have extra bonus features on the DVD, so you can throw the DVD in your living room or your children's room and get them out of your hair. But Bambi 2 is definitely worth it. It's a great children's film. I would give Bambi 2 a buy it if you're a parent out there looking for a children's film. That is it for this week's Blu Monday, and I will see you next week.